What is up? What is up? Welcome to another week of the Most Notorious Podcast. Man, Will, that came out pretty dope for your first little intro, big dog.
Yeah. Hey, man,
like
it's all about the black hole, baby. And you know how we do. I mean, like, I cannot wait till we start putting all the videos together of everything that we're going to be doing together this year. I can't wait to put a video together with my boy Jeff in real life, bro. Seeing a big man, 5XL, B.
Whoa, easy.
He said, Jeff said pause on that one, bro. But welcome to another week of our newest show, the Most Notorious Podcast, brought to you by me and my boys, my fellow presidents of the Black Hole. I got my boy James Military Chapter, our boy Will from, what is it, West Coast, Colorado? Colorado?
Yeah, TBH WESTCO, baby.
Western Colorado, there you go.
Yes, sir.
And of course, you guys know our man, our big dude, the coffee drinker, Dunkin' Donuts own, Jeff, the Black Hole New England chapter. What's going on? What's going on, fam?
Mm-hmm. How we doing?
Good. Check in with the chat real quick. Our boy Robert Benya, as always. What's going on, Robert? Welcome to the show. Our boy Alon from the Bay Area. What's up, big dog? I missed you. I missed you, Ricky's. Sad I wasn't there this time around, brother. But I'm sure you out from the pictures. It looked like you had some fun. And then Jay Jackson, who's coming to the preseason game against the Cardinals. I will be there. In attendance. Me and my boy Chona will be in the house. We'll be there for the Friday meet and greet, as well as for the Saturday tailgate and the game as well. And yeah, man, Jeff is always late. You know what it is, Bueno? He has to comb his hair before he puts that hat on. We were just talking about that backstage. That's what it is, man. That's what takes Jeff just so long to get ready, man. But hey, Bueno, welcome. Marcus Banks, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My friend. But man, woo! Another week gone by, closer and closer to training camp. What's up, man?
Just real quick, because I don't think Will or James know this, but Marcus Banks is not a Raiders fan.
Aha! Look at their faces. What?
He's not a Raiders fan. He's a moderator on my channel and a few other channels that are kind of like tied in with Leo and I, because he's such a respectable dude. But I just want you guys to realize that he's not a Raiders fan, but he's actually up on Raiders information. He's a Tennessee Titans fan.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna hook you up, Marcus, because my boy Rich Ferris, he does Tennessee Titans radio. And I'm like, yo, we'll get you hooked up with them so that way you can get it linked up with his pod.
But that's how much of a down-to-earth fan of another team he is, that he's got the respect of a lot of the guys in our little circle that we deal with. He's just an awesome dude. So it just
he's really cool.
Just wanted you guys to know that. So if you see him comment about Raiders stuff and he might not be 100% right, don't give him shit because he's not a Raiders fan, but he's such a great guy. So
yeah, he's on a lot of us, on mines, on Jay's, on Jeff's. You see him all over our friends and our networks, bro. You see him all the time. Yeah. Shout out to Marcus for being here, bro. For real. Yeah. Hey, they didn't know that. That's right. I forgot. Yeah.
That's funny. What's up, Billy?
I know there's certain people in the chat that James remembers. Yeah, but that ain't one of them, huh, James?
Where the fuck is Money Chuck?
He's activated already. Why are you getting them all activated?
What up, Billy Davis? What's going on, big dog? What's going on? Man, I see.
Anyone here got Money Chuck on their friends list? Send him this. Fuck Money Chuck.
How do I get down like James, man? Where do I get that hat at? Where do I get my Black Hole gear from, y'all?
So you can get this hat, or you can get Will's hat on the Black Hole shop.
Okay.
I think it's the classic. Is it the black? Is it the blackhole.com or is it the blackholeofficial.com? I think it's the blackhole.com.
It's the blackhole.com.
Yeah, so blackhole.com. You get your gear. This hat, it's actually a new era hat. So you can get your gears, your shirts. You can get memorabilia. They got some signed memorabilia from like previous Raiders. I think I saw some Josh Jacobs stuff on there, some AP stuff, some Michael Crabtree stuff. I think is on there. So if you guys are looking for autographs for the low, that's another option to check out too. If you guys are just looking to fill up space in your man cave.
Man, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Ooh, yeah. I mean, no, I know me and Jeff got to come on here on this because we do other shows, but we got to come on here when we come on with you guys and start repping our black hole gear.
Yeah, I can't wait till I see TBH.
I need to get more.
There. I know that you got a little something up your sleeve. I already know.
I got my black hole patch that's going on the back of my vest, and then I've got my certificate mounted on the wall. I didn't know this was here. My wife goes, "Oh, there's a present in your office." So when I came in, I'm looking around, and then all of a sudden I saw that. I'm like, "Oh, she actually hung it up on the wall. She ordered the frame, framed it, and put it on the wall for me." I don't see yours, Leo.
I'm getting one. Remember, I'm not doing the vest. I do these. I do the Dickie shirts. Yeah, I'm West Coast.
Oh, that's hard too.
I'm a little different.
I got one coming too.
I want one of them Dickie shirts. There, Leo. I need one. I need the hookup. Who you talk to, Andy?
No, I do these.
Who doesn't?
I do the Dickie shirts. Yeah, Andy does the vest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do all my own shit.
Thanks, brother. I see that. Thank you.
There you go. Tell Jeff his patch is in the mail.
Him and he hit me up on Facebook about the pregame party and everything going on here because he's coming out for that game.
Oh, for sure. Predator's going to be out there?
Yeah, and we were talking. We got to talking about the vest and everything. And he goes, "Do you have one of my patches?" And I said, "No." He goes, "I got you." He said, "Just give me your address. You're all set." So he's sending them out to me.
Jack, who did you see on Raider Fans Radio? You're not talking about Will. Will, were you on Raider Fan Radio? Or James? Huh? No, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Jack's probably confusing you guys. Yeah. He said he probably saw the
on
gentleman
the right. On the right to where?
Probably on the right of me. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that would be James?
That would be James. Mm. Yeah, maybe he thinks that James is swag.
I just be on shit. So excuse my language. I just be on things. I'm just what does that saying go? I'm just a chill guy. But
let's start with the latest news. Not much news right now. We're getting ready for camp. But there was a little bit of news. I wanted to see where you guys were at with that. What did I? Here we go. And let me bring it up on the screen. Man. As you know, the GOAT, Carter Bradley, was released by the Raiders. This news saddens me.
Can we get some sad music?
I am a big lover of preseason warriors and heroes. George Atkinson III was one of my favorite players for a while. Yeah. So seeing Carter Bradley last year in that Niner game, but sadly, the Raiders have parted ways with him, which brings me to my thing. Some people think that means big news is coming up, another roster spot or anything like that. But I wanted to get your takes, fellas, on what do you think that means as far as seeing Carter Bradley got cut from the team.
I will go first on this one because I'm going to tell you what it means, bro. It means Cam Miller is coming in and doing his motherfucking job. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I got you. Cam Miller's already on the roster, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I feel like he's doing his job. You're not going to go 4 quarterbacks deep into the season. Let's be real.
Right. No.
So you're already saying, hey, man, Cam is coming in here. He's doing big things. He's moving up the depth chart. We're comfortable enough to cut this guy, maybe bring him back on the practice squad and say, hey, you know what? We can do this. That's what it's telling me right now. When you have that much confidence in a guy that's a rookie that's coming in, that's telling me we have something that they like and they see. That's just my thoughts.
That's your thought. Okay. All right. What about you, fellas? You can say hi. Go ahead.
Who's Bradley?
This is the Black Hole people right here.
Oh, who's Bradley?
That's Carter Bradley, the backup quarterback. One of the backup.
Is that Noah?
That's Noah.
What's up, Noah?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, little man? Big man.
Good. I'm going to a Raider training camp on August 2nd.
That's right.
Let's go!
I know you're excited, aren't you?
Yeah, look at him.
Look at the shirt. Yeah.
Hey, who are you most excited to see?
No, funny.
No, who are you most excited to see?
Ashton Genty.
Oh, let's go.
I got it.
Bye.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
I still can't. These guys probably didn't see it, or maybe they did. the video of when you guys were at Bakersfield. Watching him up there with Nate was just the best, man. I don't know who was more excited, some of that, him or Nate, and Nate was the one winning everything. It was he was such a happy little kid.
He was so happy that Nathan won the Cowboy Raider tickets. I wanted Noah to win. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but Noah was happy to see Nathan win. Yeah. Sorry, Jeff. Were you going next about what do you think about Carter Bradley?
I just think it's just we might be picking somebody up. I mean, I'm not surprised he was cut. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, different regime.
I mean, he was already number 4 in the depth chart anyway. I mean, either way, Miller's not going on the practice squad because we can't take a chance of somebody snagging him off the practice squad. So he's going to stay on the 53. I can't see him going in the practice squad.
Like anywhere you think somebody else will pick him up? I heard earlier, probably a CFL opportunity was available for him as well.
For Miller? Yeah, that's just it.
No, not for Miller. For Bradley.
Oh, Carter Bradley? Yeah, that's fine. See ya. Bye. Have fun. You know, it is what it is. You know, maybe we're bringing someone in. Who knows? Or maybe we're just getting ready for other teams to start cutting people.
Right. Too. I like that.
How about you, James? What do you think? You think anything big's going to come with that, or
you want me to tell you what it means? I'll tell you what it means. Absolutely, positively nothing. It don't mean a damn thing. I mean, you probably had fans, just like how you probably had fans who are like, "Who is this guy? I never even heard of this guy."
You heard Noah. Yeah. Who's Bradley?
Bradley. Who? I mean, let's be honest, right? Brad Millie. Look, I can't even say
Brad Millie.
Name.
Carter Bradley.
Carter Bradley. Like Carter Bradley. This dude is a nobody, just like Miller. I mean, let's be honest. Nobody, unless you watch the draft like all the way through, you probably don't even know Cam Miller's on the team. If we're being honest, and we probably don't even know that we had a wide receiver who was playing quarterback in college. If you didn't watch the draft, so whatever. Tomato. Who cares?
I'm kind of with you that it don't mean nothing, but I mean, I don't say he was trash, Predator. Come on now, give the man some credit. He was undrafted, you know. He found his way to at least a practice squad roster, which I think was cool. But honestly, I looked at this as a good way because we're at 91, including our international play, right? And you have rookie training camp coming up. And who are we missing that needs to be here? Jack Besh. You need a roster spot. So I'm hoping the reason they did this now is because Jack's about to sign that contract so he can be on the team with everybody else on rookie training camp. That's the way I saw it. Yeah.
Do we want Jack Bitch to sign the contract?
Yeah, we do. He's our second round pick, bro. Why don't we want him?
Dun. We'll save that till next week.
Man, look at James. Do we want Jack Besh? I mean, that's just how I saw it. I didn't see it as no big deal. I know I've seen around, you know, people getting excited. We're going to get Simmons. We're going to sign this corner. We're going to trade for that guy now. It means big news coming. It opens up a roster spot.
Big news, like AOC is giving Geno Smith a run for his money on Death Star Report. Type big news.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
bro, come on.
But it's funny you bring up, do we need to sign Jack Besh? Because there's a big question at receiver, right? Who's going to play the receiver spot? One of the big things going around right now is the notion of possibly trading for another receiver. One of them being the not so happy Scary Terry, right? He's over in Washington. He is not happy right now. So he recently did just talk about it, you know, on Instagram. But when you guys hear about that, what do you think when it comes to Scary Terry? You think that's a possibility? We're fishing, we're hoping, or if the Raiders can make it happen, if it happens, you know, what do you guys feel?
I want to start with this one.
Go ahead.
I know the most talk that's come about is people pushing the narrative of us trading Jacoby for him, which if that's the case, then hell no.
Right.
I want to keep Jacoby because he's a leader on this team, especially with two rookie wide receivers on this roster now. Do you want to trade him away and then your veteran is Terry McLaurin, you know, who can be kind of a hothead? You know, let's put it that way too. I mean, he's got his own issues, you know. if we're talking about trading for him and we're talking draft picks, I know your take on it earlier. You were talking about it. That's just, I don't want to give up a lot of draft capital for this guy. Absolutely not. I'd rather combine a couple of plays that we're fine with getting rid of. Tyree being one of them.
I threw Tyree in there earlier. I told you.
Anybody else we want to get rid of that they could possibly use? I mean, got at least one offensive lineman I wouldn't mind saying bye-bye to. You know? And that being Parham. Everybody knows
Parham, right? Throw Parham in there.
Yeah. I'm just not big on making a trade for him. I'm not. If we don't, I'm fine with going into the season with what we got, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. What about you, Will?
So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I would not trade for Scary Terry.
Anything?
The reason, well, here's the thing. It's not that I wouldn't trade anything. It's that what they would want, it wouldn't add up in value for us, right? I don't.
What do you think they would want? You think they would want like a first or a second, like a Devontae type deal?
Oh, they're gonna want a first, probably a first and a third. First and a they could look at something like that. You got to look at this guy. He's had great numbers. He's produced. He's not a guy that's on the backside of his career. He's not injured. You know, he's in the prime of his career. He's gonna want to get paid. He's gonna want to make sure that he's getting maximum value. And the Commanders right now, bro, they are a playoff team. They are looking to the next level. So they're not going to be like, hey, man, give me Tyree Wilson and Dylan Parham and we'll call it good. You know, we'll give him Scary Terry. No, they're going to ask for maximum.
No, it would definitely be draft picks in there as well. Yeah.
So for me, Scary Terry just isn't worth the value to the Raiders because he doesn't put us, at least in my book, he doesn't get us to the playoffs right now. He's not that piece that goes like, hey, you know, we add this guy and we're an automatic playoff.
I see a lot of people in the chat like the rookies that are coming up. What about you, James? You think Scary Terry? When he rubs his hands, I get worried.
I'm gonna say that the Raiders have horrible luck with the number 17. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start.
I did not see that one coming.
I'm gonna start by saying that. So before I go into my Terry take, before I go into my Scary Terry take, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the number 17. I gotta start with my big fat F you to Devontae Adams.
Here we go.
I consistently hope you F yourself before bed every night. Now, back to Scary Terry. I don't think the pickup makes sense, right? I don't think picking up Terry McLaurin makes very much sense. However, if we're swinging big for the fences to really be explosive, and we really genuinely think that he's going to make a difference day one, I say we go after Scary Terry if we are not sold on Jack Betch.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel you. Yeah. I know a lot of people bring up the rookies. I mean, I love Jacoby Myers. I'm with y'all. I don't want to get rid of Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, no, he's got to stay.
For his price, for his value, even if we do give him a new contract. I think Terry would be a lot more. Do I think Terry's more dynamic than Kobe? Yeah. But I think Myers also brings that leadership role, you know, that a young team like this one needs to go with Geno when you got young rookie wide receivers, young running backs, things of that nature. You know, but Silver Smoke, you know, Myers, Thornton, Beck, Trey Tucker, not to mention our tight end duo, you know, of Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. So you definitely got some weapons out there, but a lot of them to me are rookies. You know, we talked about this last time, Will, right? About a lot of pressure on the rookies. But Prater Raider has a question. Out of all our rookies, who do you think will shine the most and why? To me, the obvious one I think is Ashton. And
it better be.
Okay.
The why is because we were picked number 6.
Yeah.
It better be without a doubt.
Yeah. Ashton. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it like this. I'm thinking the players that's going to shine the most and be like the diamonds or the rough are going to be the offensive linemen that we drafted later on in the third.
What's his name?
Caleb.
Caleb?
Yeah.
I think one of those two guys, I don't know which one, but I think, one of them.
Oh, it's going to be Caleb.
Right. Well, he's calling it, saying
What's up,
Caleb
sis?
is going to be that guy, and honestly, that's where I see a lot of the value, because the Raiders need offensive line.
Grant's the other one. Yeah.
Grant,
Caleb Johnson and William. Was it Grant, or is he from William and Mary College? Grant. Yeah.
He's from William and Mary.
Yeah.
It's Charles Grant and
there you
Caleb
go, Charles
Rogers.
Grant and Caleb Rogers.
Porter, Raider. Let's go,
Porter.
baby.
There you go. Levi Schmidt. Porter's another one. Yeah.
Ooh,
But I agree with Will. I honestly think that Caleb Rogers is going to be the one that's going to have the bigger impact, because I think he possibly could do it in training camp, beat out Alex Kappa for that position. If not, then I think by the bye week he's in. I think he's going to excel enough or mature enough by then. As far as Grant, because Grant's for the left tackle. That's a different beast. I don't see him starting this year. He needs a little bit more time before we trust putting a rookie out there at left tackle. I'm sorry.
What's up, James?
Can I just say I really don't want to see Alex Kappa play a single snap?
Me neither.
Look, I hear you guys say this, but with respect to one of our great ones, Lincoln Kennedy, this is what he said about Kappa the other day. You got to remember, when Kappa was at Tampa Bay, they utilized him differently. They used him to his strength. Last year in Cincinnati, he was asked to do a lot of the things he don't normally do. So he's hoping, because Spytek is familiar with him, they know how to use him. And with him having a good tackle on one side and JPJ next to him, that's going to be able to help Kappa. I get what you're saying, though. Last year, even watching that QB show, you see Kappa get blown by him, Burrow getting lit up. Like, when I see Burrow get lit up, I'm like, oh, man, that was Kappa.
Yeah, then that answered all your questions right there on why Burrow was so ineffective last year and hurt.
Yeah.
Majority of the season. Not hurt to miss a shit ton of games, but enough to be hobbled.
Yeah.
That's also the reason.
And by the way, he wasn't ineffective.
Hated Max.
So a bad O-line does not make a good quarterback look bad, what most people think, because Burrow still lit it up last year.
Yeah. He's still on his ass a lot, though.
Yeah. But he didn't use that as an excuse as to why he didn't get a fair chance.
Well,
Okay. You know who I'm talking about, but I won't name his name because then I'm going to say I'm hating on him.
Yeah, because he's had a steady head coach and offensive coordinator and players around him.
See?
He hasn't had that.
Let's get the name out.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the statue in the pocket?
Yeah, we're talking about Statue 12. Yeah,
we're talking about AOC 12 and how everybody gives me crap because I say that he wasn't given enough of a chance.
I will tell you this. I agree with you to a certain extent. Player development, though, has to be not only on the coaches and stuff, but on yourself. And honestly, did you see any development in his offseason to the next year in his mobility and his ability to read? No. And I mean, like, that's where I question it. And I say, what did you do in the offseason in order to come in next season and perform?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, if you know you lack mobility, I'd be like, you better be working your ass off if you know that you're going to get sacked. And I don't feel like he did that. I think he's depending a lot on offensive
or work harder on that release, right? Faster release, faster.
One off season, if you think about it, you don't count his rookie year because that's a different kind of off season because he's coming.
He had like 10 seasons at Purdue. Yeah, 10 seasons at Purdue to perfect his game.
But all right, so here, 17 games. Okay. How many head coaches has he had in those 17 games? How many offensive coordinators in those 17 games? How many different running backs? Some that were good, some that absolutely were god awful. How many different offensive linemen? So there's a lot that weighs on this. And the kid's only a second-year quarterback. He's not. It's not like you're asking.
I'll tell you what was weighing. Something was weighing on his hand when he threw that fucking ball straight to the ground versus the Chargers.
Exactly. What did having a new coach have to do with that? What did it have to do with any of that?
I'm sorry, Jeff.
All I got to say is if Genty doesn't work out this year and doesn't work out next year, I want you guys all better be. Well, it's year 3. Let's do.
Whoa! I feel like, where are we going? Like,
oh no! If Genty don't work out, we're gonna be hella mad.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you like this, Genty. Like, here's the thing with the running back, it's a totally different beast. I'd be like, like they are a totally different.
They're supposed to be coming in.
Exactly what I just said.
Ready.
How can you develop with coaches changing every minute? Again,
when you have the talent, you have it.
But here's the thing: player development when you're in the NFL. Okay, this isn't high school fucking football.
Right.
This is the NFL. Player development is on you in the offseason as a player. Look at all the players. They go and they do all sorts of camps. They go and they put in all this work. That is on them. This isn't like saying, hey, man, coach, you got to coach me up. You got to drag me by the hand. Take me out to the bar and help me kiss my girlfriend. No, man, this is like real stuff. It's just like your job. You got to get better at your job. And that's where I look at it and I say, where was your player development in the offseason?
Constantly being changed. How do you know what you need to have to work on because it's constantly changing? Again,
because you should know, like, if your play awareness is lacking, and that has to do with whoever's your coach, bro. You should have this clock in you. It's the game management. Your ability to manage the field. I get he was I'm not expecting him to be Joe Burrow. Is my thing. I'm not expecting him to be Joe Burrow.
I expected him to be Derek Carr too.
That I would be okay with, but he's not even there. Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I didn't even expect that. What I expected was for him to get better, for him to go out there. And you know what? Maybe his timing got better, like we said.
So we're gonna give AOC 8 years to develop, like we did Rich Gannon before he went to a 13.
It's been 2 years.
No, because he's saying how did Gannon develop? It took Gannon 8 fucking years.
Yeah, and how many years did it take Plunkett? How many years did it take Plunkett to finally become something?
Yeah, but you got to find the right. And I get that you got to be in the right place, right? All this, the right coach.
I'm going to tell you how patient is Raider Nation right now. Are you going to wait 8
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, most of Raider Nation. You know that. But I'd be like, let's just look at it. So you're going to keep this guy on your roster for 8 years to try to develop them, and I'm guaranteeing you that you're going to get roasted for 8 years. Why do you have this guy on the roster?
Man, if he's on the roster as a backup like Vince Evans, I'm fine with that. But if we're looking at this is our future,
he's the best backup in the league. You find me a better backup.
Hands down.
Hey, he is the best backup in the league. Oh my God.
Tyler Huntley.
Who would you replace him with?
Tyler Huntley.
The people that wanted to get rid of him and cut him or whatever. Who are you going to replace him with? What out there that's a free agent right now that you can honestly sit there and say, oh, we need to bring him in. He's so much better than him. He can run this. Name him. I'm waiting.
Marcus Mariota.
I'll be here next week, too, and I'll still be waiting.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. Boom, he named one. I'd rather have Mariota back there.
At his age now?
Sure? At his age.
You would rather have Mariota. Because it worked out so well before with him, and that was when Gruden was here. So go figure that one out.
Yeah. Look at what Marcus did in Atlanta as a backup. At his age.
Different coach, different system, the whole 9 yards. You can't. You got to compare apples to apples, not apples to freaking.
I can't believe he said he's the best backup in the league. That's how delusional you guys are.
Oh, yo.
The guy was the starter on this team. Half the season, his rookie year. On and off throughout the past season. He was a starter on an NFL team. You name
who's the backup in Pittsburgh? Russell Wilson? He's better than him. There. I named one.
Well, too bad Russell Wilson's not in Pittsburgh, but that's okay.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
No.
Yeah.
Who's Aaron Rodgers' backup?
Andy Dalton over him right now.
That's his ceiling to me right now is Andy Dalton.
Hey, did you see what Andy Dalton did to us?
I remember. I was there.
I'd be like, he looked.
And again, look at let me just remind you. Me? I'm not surprised. That's the way we were. You know, we lose.
Kirk Cousins is the backup now.
We should destroy.
No, oh, there you go.
No, bro.
Captain Kirk is the backup now.
No, not at that price. Not at that price. Captain Kirk cost you $100 million to freaking sit on the bench.
Cooper Rush.
No.
Yeah. Cooper Rush won 10 straight games as a backup.
I'm still waiting on a name that's legit.
What are you?
We just told you.
Oh, you're not. You can't be serious with those names. Seriously.
How can we not be serious? Joe Flacco. Oh, here we go. I got it.
I'll take Joe Flacco. I'll take Joe Flacco.
This is an impromptu segment, by the way. We weren't planning on doing this, but Jeff asked for it.
And what are we looking at?
This is the list. This is the list of NFL backups. Okay. NFL backups. Flacco number one.
I was just saying, oh, well, this is what they say.
Justin Fields.
Would
you take Justin Fields over him?
No. Hey, I like Justin Fields athletic.
Hey, Leo, I got one.
Jameis Winston. Carson Wentz. Michael Penix Jr.
Yes.
No.
You said no to Michael Penix Jr., Jeff?
No. I don't
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, hell no with him.
Sam Howell.
Definitely Jacoby Brissett.
That makes that is enticing to me to come in.
Malik Willis.
Mac Jones.
No.
Mac Jones, yes.
Done. His confidence got shook in New England.
Carson Wentz.
No.
Taylor Heineke.
No.
Yeah.
Chad
Nick
Henne.
Mullins.
Nope. None of
Cooper
those.
Rush. Bam.
Absolutely
I would take
Mason
Cooper Rush.
Rudolph.
I'm not
Absolutely not. Maybe Rudolph, but
Tyson Bagent. Remember what he did to the Raiders?
Drew Lock. Drew Lock is definitely better than fucking
Marcus
Drew
Mariota.
No.
Bro, I'm still scrolling. Kenny Pickett. Mitch Trubisky. Wow.
No.
Josh Johnson. Hendon Hooker. I would take Hendon Hooker.
Okay. Hooker, possibly. Okay.
Spencer Rattler.
No.
Bryce Young. Definitely.
Why do they got Bryce Young? Is Andy Dalton
is Bryce Young the backup? Is this last
I thought
year?
Andy was the backup. Yeah.
Well, they kicked Bryce Young to the backup mid-year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're on an article that probably got put like right at that time.
Yeah, what's the date?
No,
yeah,
what's
the date on this? That's the question.
What's the date on
Jared
This is like
Stidham.
from the
I love
start
me
of
some
last
Jared
season.
Stidham.
My gosh.
Oh man, this is funny. Tyler Hudley. Oh god.
I told you Tyler Huntley was up there.
We are now going down black hole.
Yeah. Black hole.
Hey, okay, I got one. I got a couple. Right, I found a little list here. Let's see. This is some interesting ones. One I see right here is Jake Browning, backup for Cincinnati Bengals.
He was on there. Yeah, he was one of the top ones. I said Browning. Yeah. Jeff said no.
Nope.
All
right.
Jack, stop. Jack said bring out.
Stop. No.
This is why we can't talk about quarterbacks. See, it always comes to that.
He wants us to wake up Jim Otto and put him back out there too.
At this point, AJ Cole.
At this point, he's AJ Cole.
Let's get his DNA and clone him.
Hey, I just want to say back when I used to play Madden when I was a kid, it used to be my favorite thing ever to run the fake punt with Shane Leckler.
You could thank Hugh Jackson for that one.
Getting back to AOC real quick. Don't forget, this is also a quarterback that
helped Brock Bowers
achieve what he achieved, and Jacoby Myers achieved what he achieved too for stat yards. So remember that. So
it was hard not to achieve
running back room that got 2.3 yards per carry.
What else was he supposed to do, Jeff? He's the only two people he could give damn ball to.
Exactly. And look what he did, though. He still had a decent year. Look what he did for these two guys.
Decent year?
No, they had a decent year.
Yeah, are you kidding?
They had a decent year combined from 3 bums. It wasn't that one bum giving all that to them. This was an accomplishment of working with 3 bums.
Yeah, because Desmond Ridder was awesome out there when he got out there. The game. Remember that Monday night game? Probably the worst game I've seen in freaking years. That was the most boringest game I've ever watched. I was on live with Kirk and Chris.
I feel like I'm watching a political show right now.
We were talking about how paint dries the game was so bad.
Do you remember the Tampa Bay game? How he lost that game for us?
Yeah, I also remember about the same Tampa Bay game where Max had
Max was already gone, bro.
Mayfield in the backfield about 5 different times, but still couldn't seal the deal on sacking him.
Max wasn't there. Max was already gone.
No, he was in that game.
The Tampa one?
Yeah, he was in that game because every time he got within a fingertip of
that was a hurt
Baker
Max.
Mayfield.
Bro,
Remember, we make excuses around here, right?
You can't make deflections right here. It's because Max Crosby didn't do this. No.
Dude, they got the ball from him. He fumbled it the very next play.
You either perform or you don't. Either win or you lose. Straight down the line.
Ritter was ass. You're right, Kev.
Yes,
Ritter was
absolutely.
ass.
We can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
That Monday night is going to be a revenge game. Oh, please.
A revenge game? What Monday night?
When he played against the Falcons. That Monday night game.
Oh, that athleticism that he has, man. Can't wait to see him running all over the field.
All right. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, move on now.
Move on.
Yeah, F you, Farva.
Oh man, that was funny. I got it. I'll bring him up right now. So we got one of our big dogs coming back, and that is our boy Malcolm Kuntz. Last year was hype. We were all excited what it was going to be after that amazing half season he had at the end, right? With opposite of Max Crosby. All the hype was around we were going to have a top 5, top 10 defense with Kuntz and Max, and then Kuntz went down. From there, it all went downhill. Now he's back. What do you guys expect from Kuntz in his comeback season? Not everybody at once, all of a sudden.
You know what? I kind of don't think Kuntz is really going to do a whole lot, to be honest. I really just don't think so.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
It's too soon.
No, you're good. His comments.
The second he started talking, you put the banner back up and it covered his face right away.
Oh yeah, I took it off. I saw that.
But I think Kuntz is gonna I think he might have like an average year at best, but I don't really think he's gonna have anything that wows anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If he's gonna have some sacks, but I feel like the productivity he's gonna have is gonna be more due to the extra attention on Max, because Max looks so in shape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Since he had such a substantial break from last year, we haven't really seen him have that much of a break to get shut down like 4 or 5 weeks prior to the season ending. So, he's got a good substantial amount of time that he's been off and just kind of rehabbing. So I think Kuntz's success is going to be more due to the fact of Max being double teamed and things of that nature, if he has any.
Makes sense. Will looks like he's holding something in. Go ahead, Will.
All right, man. So I think he's gonna have a good year, but it's just like Max or James said. Max is gonna take up the double teams, but that's what's gonna free him up one-on-one, giving him that ability to do that, right? Now, do I expect this breakout season of having 10 plus sacks? Absolutely not. But do I expect probably a season of 7 to 8 sacks? I can see that. And I'd be like, and for a player returning, a lot of people are concerned with his ACL, but the ACL isn't as serious as an injury as it used to be.
Oh,
okay.
Like, medicine has now been improved. Things like that is coming up. So what you could see is, hey, this guy's gonna come in, have a solid season. I just hope he stays healthy, because
what is a solid season? Give me numbers for him. Sacks. What's
7 sacks?
7? Okay.
7 sacks for me is a solid season.
Okay. All right. That's not bad.
Mm.
What about you, Jeff?
I'm just pulling up his numbers from his last season. So in 2023, he played in 11 games.
I got my number for how many sacks he's going to get. But...
So in 11 games, he had 8 sacks. So I would expect him to do about the same, to be honest with you. I'm anywhere from 8 to 10 on
8
sacks.
to 10 for the season.
Yeah. Yeah,
so you don't expect a big season from him coming back after that injury.
Well, I think it's because with Wilkins out, now they're going to go possibly back to double teaming Max,
right?
Which is going to give him a little more leeway on the left side, especially with Butler being on his side too, on his side of the front line. So he might have an easier time getting back there because they may still be doubling up Max if Wilkins isn't playing.
Okay.
So he could have a big year just because of the benefit of Max getting double teamed still. So that's why I'm saying 8 sacks isn't out of the question for him.
All right. Can't think he's 12.
If he gets double-digit sacks, I'm pumped, bro. I'm like,
hell yeah.
If he gets double-digit sacks in a recovery year, that's incredible.
Who gets more sacks, him or Tyree?
Are we even really going to field that question? I think I could get more sacks than Tyree. Let's put it that way.
I think,
and I'm like 30-something years older than him. So
I'm not sold on Malcolm Kuntz. So I got Malcolm Kuntz. I think he's going to come in this season. I got him with 6 sacks.
6.
I don't think he's passing 6.
All right. When I go to Vegas, I'm gonna message you guys. Remind me. I'm gonna look at the over/unders, and I'm gonna place bets on these dudes based on what we said here. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna remember that. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. He said, as far as for me, when it comes to Kuntz, it's 2 things. One, the injury. Like, how fast are you gonna recover from an ACL? Right? Are you gonna come back full? Are we not gonna see full strength Kuntz until maybe week 4, week 5? Right? Once he starts getting himself ready for the games, the physicality of it, will he be able to do the same type of moves? The other part, though, is that he is on a prove-it-year contract, right? We gave him a contract, but it was just for a year. So he does, more than anything, how many times these players, right, will perform on a contract year. Which is, I think, one thing we have going for us when it comes to Kuntz, right? Is he has that motor, that drive. Like, I gotta go out, whether if it's the Raiders or whether if it's somewhere else that's gonna give me my bag, but I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna earn it. So if Doug, you said double digits is gonna get me excited, he gets to the 14, 15s, man, even more excited because then you're gonna.
If he gets a 14 or 15, pay them up. We need to pay immediately.
Because if he's getting a 14 or 15, that means he's tied or exceeded the highest total that Max had with us. So that in itself right there is a huge feat.
Right.
So if he beats out Max in sacks this year, then it just proves my point that Max just cannot get enough sacks every time. It's those QB pressures. You got 99.
Not only that, but you got to think about, like, it's like you guys said, if Kuntz is getting that many sacks, it's because the focus is on Max.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Kuntz is getting that many sacks, you can't focus on Max that much like that, right? So it kind of like goes back and forth. Yeah.
But if this guy's coming like he's shot out of a cannon in first few games, he's already up to like 6 sacks. Well, guess what? That double team could swwitch. It could go to the other side.
Right.
And then every time we play somebody, they're playing that balancing act. Who do we double up this time? Do we double up him because he's having such a great start? But that means we're leaving Max alone. So they got to take the good and the bad. And
shout out to Jason Downs. I think we forget one other guy in the 805 will be here with the whole bottle. But Adam Butler. Adam Butler stepped up big last season, man. So I expect Butler to continue with that. As much as the hurt or the news, about Wilkins is going to hurt, but knowing that Adam Butler's there and then next man up to come up after that. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. But Butler's another one. Yeah. He said for the Sanders draft pick. Man, when I was with 805, it was crazy the different type of bets you can put and the payouts about who was going to get drafted and when they were going to go. Like, it was insane. Yeah. But speaking of Max, some news recently has come out about Max Crosby, right?
Oh God.
What? Well, you don't even know what I'm going to put up. You're already God.
I know what you're going to put up. I know what you're.
What am I going to put up?
This Darren Waller ass crap he's doing.
No, that's not what I'm putting up. See how you don't know? You're just being negative. That's not what's coming up, James. It's actually this.
Max
It's Patrick Mahomes says Max Crosby is the best pass rusher.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah,
has faced. All right. So, Mister, I know what you're gonna put up.
I mean, like the banner just popped up like something totally different.
Right? He said Kansas City Chief quarterback Patrick Mahomes recently appeared on the Up and Adam show to share his thoughts on Las Vegas Edge Max Crosby. Mahomes noted that Crosby is the best pass rusher he has faced since the rivalry has challenged him the most. Both Max and Pat have shared their own views on one another, respect their craft as for being what they bring to the NFL, and they both look forward to a battle. Ooh. I don't know. To me, that's cool, knowing that Mahomes does respect them that much. I like watching their battles. Yeah. We didn't bring up the rap career, James. Right? But what do you guys think when you hear a rival? Like, and that's our big rival right now, this time frame in Kansas City, right? But when you hear 15, one of the best movies,
they're still the top dog. So
right. Hey, Adams didn't say that, bro. Mahomes did, but I get what you're saying. I don't like her. That Jezebel. She ruined our happy relationship with Devontae and our team. But anyway. Yeah.
I mean, I respect what he says. As much as I can't stand the guy.
Yeah.
It's just loathe Patrick Mahomes in every ounce of my being.
That's why I couldn't even play the audio, because if I hear him speak, it irritates me.
Yeah, I can't handle that voice anymore.
Yeah.
There's not many quarterbacks out there in this league that if they said what he said, that I would be like, okay, I like that. That's a good take. Coming from him twice a year, he gets a dose of Max big time. So that is a big difference. I can't think of another quarterback in the league that I would respect them saying that other than him. As much as I can't stand them.
Is it KS the media version of Piano Man?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. She's brutal. She is brutal.
Bueno, I love that comment. You guys don't know who Piano Man is yet, right?
Oh, you will at some point.
You will. You will at some point. It'll come up, and I'm telling you that's him. You'll know. Yeah. He's a Mahomes knows how to kiss ass. What about you, James? What do you think when you hear someone that you can't stand or a rival talk praise about one of our most favorite players?
It don't matter.
No,
screw him. No matter.
You screw him. Fuck that dude.
I still want to see. I still want to see Suplex City every time we play him. So,
which I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's been a number of officials that have been demoted to college, kind of from games, and it's crazy because that hasn't been like a big media thing. But if you look at some like deep sports outlets, you see it in there that officials have been demoted to college with the opportunity to come back up.
That came out before the Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
That was swept under the rug. It was kept very
quick, bro. Quick. Yeah. Most of those games were Kansas City Chief games. Yeah.
Which a lot of people are saying, well, that's part of the reason why they got blown out so bad, because they weren't getting the calls in the Super Bowl.
No, they got blown out so bad because
none of those reps were there for that game. None of them rep that game.
What up, Steven? What's going on, big dog? Wish you could have made it, man. It would have been fun to have you here. How about you, Will? What do you think, bro, when you hear that? When you hear I can't even call him that. I don't want to call him that, but when you hear 15 talk praise about our guy.
I'll be like, honestly, it's always nice to have the respect of your rival, but I'm kind of like with James. It doesn't matter. Like, he can praise him. I mean, like, he's not going to go out there and be an idiot and be like, that guy's trash, that guy sucks, and give him that, motivation for the game. So, of course, you're going to go out there.
I kind of wish you would have talked trash more.
But, hey,
it would have gave Max like more like fuel, fire, whatever, or whatever.
Hey, as much as we wish it, man, bro, have you seen that man get beat down during the game? I'd be like, bro, He wants no part of that action. If you fire them up, if you put that bulletin board material going like, yo, that team is trash. I take that guy out every single year. Like, I got 3 Super Bowl rings. That guy sucks. I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah.
They come in that game. You don't want none of that action. So yeah,
that's true. That's
true. Not just Mac. They'll all be coming. They'll all be trying to get back there to smother him.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier
for
Butler. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tyree, maybe even the unblocked Tyree is a legend. You know, maybe an unblocked Tyree can get it.
Hey, if he can get out of that stance in time.
An unblocked Tyree when you run in his direction is unstoppable.
Oh, he's a Hall of Famer.
I'm telling you, you could run towards that man and he still wouldn't be out of his stance.
The crazy part, man, is knowing my luck, the way things go in my life, whenever I talk so much crap about a player, that's the position I end up meeting when I go to training camp. And then I see this dude, and in my mind, I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. But I talk so much crap about you. You know, like,
I'd be looking for that opportunity. I wish I would be able to meet the offensive line side, because I would say it to his face, I don't give a shit.
You would tell who? Parham? Like, you need more ass? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Follow me for a few weeks. We'll put some fat on that ass for you. We'll beef you up.
Bro, you heard Lincoln when he was on the show. Lincoln Kennedy said it. We're light in the ass. I mean,
oh yeah. I love hearing. You know what I love about Link is he's real with it. He doesn't care if he's offending them because he's a former player. You know, he always says that I know what it takes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, people will respect his take on things like that because he played the game at the highest and played at the highest level. You know, so I mean, that's how could you?
But he's the one who probably has the most faith in Kappa, though. Yeah. Is Link.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't have faith in Kappa. I'm not saying that, but I just going based on what I saw last year. If he comes out that same way, not going to be good.
Yeah, James has no faith in Kappa, bro. James is the one that has no faith in Kappa.
If you watch last
year,
he
doesn't have faith in anybody. I haven't seen him be positive on one.
What are you talking about? James loves Geno Smith, bro. That's his dude. He called it.
Did you not see that hype video?
Yeah, he has one of the best hype videos of Geno Smith out there.
You got to go to the military chapter page. It's on there.
Yeah, bro. Come on, yeah. He gets happy, man. Leave him alone. Anyway, we kind of went long with some of our segments, but we're gonna go ahead and do our fun one that we came up with. Last week we did the 2000 Mount Rushmores, right? We did the 2000 Mount Rushmore players who we thought should be on there. Obviously, I kept it going with some of our other partners or other friends. I had Afakasi and Aunt Six come on. They're big 2000s fans. And they threw out some ideas. We should do one about bad free agents, bad drafting. And then you guys brought it up. So, I thought it would be a good chance to, we're going to do our Mount Suckmore of draft picks Raider edition, right? And our boy Will prepared a little video for us, right?
All right, guys. Hey, are you ready? I'm going to give you my Mount Suckmore for the Raiders right now.
Let me add it up here real quick. But yeah, basically it's
music.
You said what?
I wish we had like the little clown music, like dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, basically we're gonna go over what we feel are our. This is 4, right? Because there's 4 heads on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. 4.
Yeah. Our top 4 worst draft picks ever, and of course Will
How far back are we going?
You could go forever. Your time. Your era, our era, whatever you're most familiar, whatever hurt you the most. There's no right answers, bro. It's a discussion, right? Yeah, there's a discussion. So see, the Predator already got, there you go.
Hey, you're gonna have to pause after every head there, though.
Yeah. So here's a little clip that Raider Will had set. Jamarcus Russell, Todd Marinovich. Was that Alex Leatherwood?
Yeah.
Right? And Damon Arnett.
Damon
Those are Raider Will's top 4. Will, would you like to share why? And I'm a little shocked. Maybe no. I mean, I forget you are about my age, a little bit older. That you have Todd Marinovich on there, but kudos to you for having that one on there. Yeah.
Man, so I'm born in '83, so I can go back a little bit, not as far back as some of us on the show, but I can go back some. So DeMarcus Russell, number 1. Why? Bro, I mean, we could have had Calvin Johnson. We could have
There's
had
just so many aspects.
many other guys after him.
Yeah.
And we got a guy that we fell enamored with the big cannon, big arm, and he came in looking like an extra lineman. And we had an extra left tackle for 4 years that didn't watch film, that didn't do anything. And really, for me, he was one of the biggest disappointments that the Raiders have ever had. Then you got Todd Marinovich, right? I'd be like, let's be real. When the kid was coming out of college and out of high school, everybody was like, man, this kid was built to be something special, like just a robot. Yeah. I mean, like high school, college, everything, man. He was like, everybody thought he was just going to be this prototypical kid, coach's kid, and just come out there and tear the league. And same thing, man, just to go out there and just, a little premature ejaculation out there, I guess you could say. We get spurted in college, right? Then we go to Alex Leatherwood, an offensive lineman, bro, that we draft so far up. I guess isn't worth it. Yes.
What pick was Leatherwood? What number pick?
I think he was top 17.
He was like right up there, right? Top. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's like
top
up there.
Okay.
So again, another guy that just comes in, falls flat on his face, really didn't do anything for us.
Right.
And I mean, because a first round, and then Damon Arnett, a kid that cannot keep his shit together, man. A guy that couldn't keep his pistola in his freaking pants or at his house. I'd be like, come on, bro. Like the simplest things, we obviously overreached on this kid. Cleveland Farrell was a guy that I didn't like, but I didn't put him on there because I felt like Damon Arnett was just such a bigger bust, in my opinion. So,
and remember, Gruden picked the last 2 guys on your list.
Oh man,
I know you adjust yours a little bit. You want me to let Jeff go first? Go ahead, Jeff. What's your Mount Suckmore of draft picks?
What year did you become a Raiders fan, Will? Oh, you said you were born in what year?
He was born in '83. Yeah.
All right, so I was already 13. So
I was 6.
So I'm coming from a different era.
That's fine.
So my numbers, my players are going to be, I think, quite different. I'm going based on what they should have been, why they were drafted, and what they became. So Arnett's not making my list because what he did was something off the field, had nothing to do with his ability on the field. Number 1 has to be Jamarcus Russell because the guy came here. He was here for the money and the money only. He didn't give a shit about the team.
No, 100%. Yeah.
He didn't give a shit about, Raider Nation. He didn't care about continuing the greatness of the Raiders. And he screwed us for many years to come by what he did, by being what he was for a player. And I saw him play live, and to this day, it just scars my brain still. 44-7 loss to the Giants in New York. So that being said, my number 1 is definitely Jamarcus Russell. My next pick, I'm going years ago again. I'm going with Matt Stinchcomb.
Matt Stinchcomb?
Yep.
What year was that?
Okay.
Know who he was.
Let's put it this way: if he would have been what he was supposed to be,
that's in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, no, 90s.
90s.
Okay.
Oh,
if he was supposed to become what he was supposed to be, we never would have drafted Robert Gallery. That's a definite.
Oh, okay. So he was a top offensive lineman that we drafted.
He was an offensive lineman. Yep. I forget what years he was here. Hang on, because I want to know this. I want to know the year
Geo Mix was Russell Marinovich, Rolando McClain, and Leatherwood. Okay.
I said that one as an honorable mention in the chat.
Yeah.
Too far. Where are you, gallery, on this list? This roster list.
Blank
tape, bro.
It's facts, bro.
So when you watch that movie Draft Day, when they were talking about that guy who never saw anything, they were talking about Jamarcus, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt.
Stinchcomb was like gallery. That's what Jason says. 99 draft. Okay.
So my next pick, the number 3 guy here. I'm going back to 1986.
Oh,
okay. The number 24 overall pick, Bob Bukowski.
Bukowski?
Yep. Defensive player, defensive lineman. He was supposed to come in and be the complement to Howie Long going forward. You know, this guy lasted 2 games. Started 2 games.
Wow.
That's all he lasted. This guy was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
That's crazy. Look at Jason. I forgot about that guy. He was a dud. Look at that. Yeah. See, I don't remember. I'm going by what you. I was a kid, so I didn't pay attention to the draft like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could put gallery.
I was 3.
But
he was a white Tyree.
Huh?
I was a white Tyree.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Now I could go. I could go with Tyree. That's just too simple of an answer. Mm-hmm. But I got to go back to quarterback again. I have to go with Marinovich because that was supposed to be the guy.
After
he was supposed to be the guy before Jamarcus Russell was the guy, basically. Mm-hmm. You know, he was the guy that we were bringing in. Great career at USC. Yeah, he was kind of a freaking pothead and everything, but it's just one of those what never came to be. You know, the guy had so much potential. It's got to be Marinovich for me.
Okay.
So I kind of went all over the place. 2 quarterbacks, a defensive line player, and an offensive lineman.
Hey, you know what? Thank you for sharing those draft picks we don't know about that. Knowing
You're
that
welcome.
Even back then we didn't know how to.
Those are all first round picks too.
First round picks. Yeah,
all first round picks.
Okay. All right. James Steven says it's going to be your favorite segment. Let's see if it's true.
All right, here we go. Number 1, we got Jamarcus Fat Boy Russell.
Okay.
Dude's built like a freaking Fat Boy ice cream sandwich. Yeah. Let's just call it what it is. He's built just like that damn sandwich. So we'll start with Jamarcus Russell. I think number two, I'm going to take Robert Gallery.
Oh,
really?
Very horrible tackle. Horrible.
Number 2 pick in the draft,
horrible.
by the way. Number 2.
Horrible tackle. Definitely didn't live
up. He played all right as a guard, and he did.
Well, like you said, he had a decent career. That's why I couldn't put him on that list, even though he made a lot of lists.
But I agree. Being the second number,
you see how you have to constantly move his position. Like, as soon as you have to constantly start moving your position, you're not good.
Especially when you're the number 2 overall.
That means they're struggling to find you. Does it remind you of something? Maybe it reminds you of my next pick, who's going to be Tyree Wilson, because he doesn't belong on the goddamn team.
Yeah,
I'm putting Tyree Wilson on my Mount Suckmore. Right here, right now.
Damn, he's barely on your 3, though. He's got a chance to turn it around.
He's on my Mount Suckmore. He's out. I'm writing off the checks. I'm tired of watching him play. I don't want to see him take another damn snap. You know what I'm saying? You know how Kendrick Lamar told Drake he didn't want to hear him say the N-word no more? I don't want to see him take another snap no more. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah.
So that's number 3. So I got Jamarcus Russell, Robert Gallery, Tyree Wilson. Number 4, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna niche in Damon Arnett. Yeah, Damon Arnett is just also, that guy's just an idiot, dude. That guy's just a flat board, like complete freaking idiot. Like that guy is like one of the few guys that you see in America, you're just like, what is his purpose? Why is he still here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder like if he's been picked up by the same police officer more than once where he's from.
He's back in the league, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shout out to our boy AR with a $5 super chat. He said post 2000 Russell, McLean, Leatherwood, and Arnett. Honorable mention Clee, Gary and Conley, and possibly Tyrell Wilson. DAB wasn't. The boy stands on DHB wasn't a bust, and we'll get into
I don't
that
think he was either. Couldn't catch shit, but
was that your fourth one?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that was before. Yep.
All right. Now, the DHB thing. Clee, who was the other one? Arnett had no business being picked where they were picked. As players, as prospects, they were taken way too early. Not their fault. But when you are taking in the first round, there's expectations to it. And I get DHB was a formidable wide receiver. He had almost 1,000 yards. But if you're my first round pick, I want to see success, bro. You don't get this whole like, oh, we got this out of him. No, you were a first round pick. Those are supposed to be the ones you hit on. Now, if you're a third, fourth, fifth, he got good years out of him. Hey, we got what we could out of those guys. Second round even. But a first, yeah. But my number one obviously is Jamarcus Russell, same as y'all. But see, my story is a little different because I'm a Notre Dame fan. So I saw Jamarcus Russell light us up in the Sugar Bowl, and I saw this dude just air it out like no tomorrow, man. This dude could not miss on a deep ball. So I was hyped. I thought we was gonna be the best. I saw how big he was. Maybe he's a runner. Vince Young was around at that time. Remember? So they were coming a little bit thicker, a little bit stockier. So I was like, okay, cool, no big deal. But man, when he got on the field, and I remember going to Dallas when they opened up Jerry World, and we played the Cowboys there, and DHB was like wide open, like this, and the ball just sailed over his head. And I was like, this is what we have to deal with this guy, bro. Like, I couldn't believe, and this was what, there was no fixing, no correcting, no effort on his. We talk about Aiden O'Connell, right? About him doing what he has to get better. I could see Aiden putting in the work, right? Whether he has the tools is different. I think for Jamarcus, he had the tools, but he just never put in the work to get better, and that's what makes it worse. Yeah. The second one, obviously, the same Marinovich. Big fan of Hostetler, that era of the 90s. And then Marinovich was supposed to be the next one up, and he wasn't. Yep. Big dud for us, bro. Big dud was Marinovich.
Think about those two quarterbacks, man. What they could have been.
They put us through, quarterback purgatory because of that. Yeah.
What they
having that faith in them.
College, what they were in college, and what they became in the NFL is just ridiculous.
Yeah. And then all eyes on G said my third one, which is Ricky Dudley. Ricky Dudley was supposed to be this monster tight end that we got out of Ohio State. My uncle kept telling me how this guy was going to come in. He was going to kill fools. He was fast. He can catch. And he was hands of stone Dudley, bro. He was hands of stone before DHB was.
The dude was strong, but
yeah, he was a monster.
I think that's what it was. His hands were all muscle, and the ball would hit them and just be like,
right? Yeah. Yeah, and then my other one is I have to agree with James on Gallery. And I get what you guys are saying. Really? He played for us for many years, but the fact that he was the number 2 overall pick, you cannot sit here and tell me that at number 2 you would expect someone to have had, if not more Pro Bowl or Hall of Fame type career when you're the second overall pick.
Let me ask you guys we'll do a little something different right here real quick, not to go too far off.
Mm-hmm.
Out of your knowledge of NFL players in general, who would you non-Raider, who would you select as the worst overall pick in an NFL draft? I've got mine. So,
wait, non-Raider, you said?
Yep. Who would you say is the ultimate?
The one I can think of is the one I've seen many documentaries of, Tony Mandarich, the dude from
Damn
Green
it,
Bay.
that's who I was gonna go with.
Mhm.
That was my pick.
Yeah, but you know who I would add though, as knowing who it was, because I didn't know who Tony was, but I knew of Bosworth and the legend of Bosworth in Oklahoma. And when he got to the NFL, he was not the same Bosworth. Maybe Bo Jackson changed that, you know. But yeah,
he couldn't juice anymore. That's why.
I know mine.
What was that, Jay?
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville Jaguars. Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert. That's a good one. Yeah. Geo Mex got a good one. Ryan Leaf.
What do you got, Will?
I'm gonna give you guys the name, and the reason that I think that this name is like, you're gonna say he had an okay career and stuff like that, but because what they gave up to get him and what they got out of him, Ricky Williams.
Yep.
Who?
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Oh, what they gave up. Okay.
Bro,
you gave up everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Yep. How many years was it?
It was the whole draft.
It was the whole draft and still one more next year, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So basically, he showed up that day, said to him, hey, I'm going to give you every single draft pick we have this year, plus one pick next year. You give us that top pick. Okay, fine. Gets up there, writes the name on the podium. Boom, Ricky Williams. Okay, see you later. We're going home until next year.
Mike Ditka
showed up.
I remember.
He showed up to a press conference with dreadlocks on, with a cigar in his mouth, his shades on, and he said, "Hey, we're drafting Ricky Williams," and then that's it. So that's why I said, because of that fact that you give up 8 draft picks and you get that type of production, bro, that has to be one of the worst draft picks ever. It cost you 8 draft picks.
It cost you 8, right? But did Ricky have a bad career though?
Bro, 2 first rounders, a second rounder, a third, and then what did you get from him as a Saints running back?
I remember him more with the Dolphins than the Saints.
I mean, they got.
That's what I mean. That's what you guys are going to tell me that. But what did the Saints get? They didn't get shit.
Jason, I was going to mention that. If we're talking trades in general,
Walker was good with the Cowboys though. It was when he was with the Vikings. When they traded him to the Vikings, he was complete ass, and everything they gave up to get
that's
Herschel
what built
was
the Cowboys
crazy.
Super Bowl teams right there. That draft
that built the '90s Cowboys team. Yeah,
that trade right there. That sealed it for the line for the Cowboys. That's how they won those Super Bowls. Hey,
that's a good one, Kev. Trey Lance. They gave up a lot to get Trey Lance.
Yeah, they did.
If it wasn't for Brock Purdy, those fools might be out of a job. Because giving up that many picks and missing on a quarterback, and they got lucky they hit on Purdy. Yeah. He said, "What about a Mount Rushmore?"
For people that don't know who Tony Mandarich is, this guy.
That's a good idea.
Huge. He was a monster. Supposed to be like one of the best offensive linemen ever.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It's the sauce.
Horrible. He couldn't get out of
it. Was the sauce.
It was the era of the sauce.
I feel like it was the sauce
at the NFL level.
But in that era, man, in that time, you guys know the sauce was running around rampant. I'd be like, dudes would be just. No, you could find it wherever, especially on.
You could go to your gym and ask homeboy if he could let you have some, and they'd shoot you up on the spot.
I mean, it was just that time in that era, like it was just readily available.
With that being said about the sauce, and this is something people argue or get mad that I have a certain way on it. That's why I don't glorify Al Romanowski. Alzado, and I get it. Alzado as a kid, I loved him because he was wild. But as I got older, I got to understand and learn more about him. But I don't glorify his play because they were on the sauce.
Juice, not the sauce. They were on the juice.
On the juice. Okay.
On the juice, baby. On the juice.
That's the Raiders in the 70s. They were all.
Oh, okay, my bad. The Raiders in the 70s were on the sauce. The Raiders in the 80s were on the juice.
Yeah. Get your terminology right, Leo.
And Arnett and them were on the pipe. I get it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of grief from that because I don't glorify Romanowski or Alzado because of that.
And I'm going to tell you, man, the reason I'm a Raiders fan is because my dad's a Raiders fan, right? And his favorite player was Alzado, and I'm in the same boat. In my opinion, I played, I did my thing. I just respect players that did it the right way a lot more than players that took a shortcut. And that to me is a shortcut.
Yeah. I get it. A lot of people were, but I don't think all of them. Not like to that extent. Like, was Bo juicing?
I don't think so, bro.
No.
Right. I'm gonna say it like this.
No way.
For as many athletes to come out and say that this guy was that spectacular to them, and say this guy was one of the guys that, hey. Yeah. Oh shit.
I get what you're saying. When you hear players talk about him, your peers, they talk about Bo like a whole nother level.
Like his level of athleticism was just straight up different. It wasn't like they were like, bro,
that would have come out a long time ago.
Well, and let's be real, you guys know how it is. They go like, hey, this kid is corn-fed strong or country strong. Or
country strong, you would say. Yeah.
And guess what? That's what he is. Country strong.
Another perfect example is Herschel Walker. Back in the day, he never lifted a free weight in his life. That was all from doing push-ups and sit-ups. Yeah. Like, he would do them in the thousands. That's how he got to be what he looked like. He didn't do that from lifting weights and doing all that stuff. And kind of
Earl was built the same way too, right?
Earl Campbell, his legs were the size of my stomach, man. That guy,
Earl Campbell was just built.
His legs were massive.
Yeah, Jack, you're right, bro. And shout out to Greg Townsend, man. Greg Townsend don't get as much love as he deserves, but Greg Townsend is one of our top defensive linemen. Also,
absolutely.
Howie was my favorite. So as a kid, people loved Alzado. I loved Howie Long. Howie Long was my dude, man.
He's definitely one of my all-time, or probably my all-time favorite is Howie.
Yeah, I may or may not have had a flat top because of Howie Long. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Hey, I need to see a picture. This third grade picture come out with a flat top.
He said, "If you're not juicing, you're not trying." But Bo was definitely different, bro. Bro was just woo. What up, Chris? What's going on, big dog? Shout out to my boy, Protect the Shield. Make sure you go follow my boy, Chris. He had a fire show earlier with my boy, the Severe Raider. That shit was comedy. Also, he was on my show on Monday, and if you are looking to buy some feet pics, tune into that show, 3 for $50.
What?
Don't even ask.
Nah, Bo don't know juice. Bo did not juice, Rebel. Nah. Nope.
I told you, if he did, that would have come out. Other than that, that's one of the best kept secrets in professional sports.
Yeah. Oh, especially in baseball at that time. Oh my God. Yeah.
Somebody would have come out with that. That would have leaked a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said I had a mullet because of Scott Davis. He even wore number 70. See, I wasn't the only one. Thank you, fellas.
Mullets were a thing when I was in high school, so I mean, I had one.
There you go. See, I had a flat top in high school due to Howie Long.
Yeah.
I'll even add one. I even had the lines like Bosworth. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It was for football season, but we had to get ready. We had to look intimidating. You remember the little Giants? Intimidation. But hey, yo, fellas, man, appreciate you guys. Another week. We got any events coming up we want to discuss? We want to bring up anything?
The only thing I do have this weekend, Saturday, is the meet and greet for the Black Hole New England chapter. We're going to be up at Chicopee at one of the chapter's members' house for a big-ass pool party up at her house. So shout out to Joanne for hosting that. We appreciate that very much. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be the first time I'm getting to meet a lot of the members from that area.
Oh, nice. So you get to meet more of the
I haven't met any of them yet. Haven't had the chance to. But this will be my first time getting up there and meeting that whole group that, where the chapter originated from in Chicopee. And,
cool.
Have a good time with them for the day and get to hang out, get to, see how everybody is and chop it up and talk Raiders all day long. So I'm looking forward to it. So Saturday night, I may not be on my regular show Saturday night with Chris. He's got a special guest that's going to be on with him instead Saturday night. I may bounce in at some point, but
okay. Will.
Yes, we do.
Anything going on, brother, that we don't know about?
You already know, man. I got some information because I've been making some flyers for, our Black Hole family. So, guys, Central Valley is having a backpack drive, I think, July the 19th down there in, let me make sure here.
He's looking for it? Oh, I thought he froze.
Sit up. I'm looking for it. It's Central Valley. Sorry about that, fellas. Wasn't even expecting this yet. Yeah.
Always expect the unexpected on this show.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be at July the 19th, 2025 here. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Porterville at Crossroads Plaza on Henderson Avenue.
Then, Central Valley, like Cali. Okay.
It's there.
Up in North Central Valley in California, in Porterville. Okay.
Up in Porterville. So
I did see that flyer, that flyer flying around. So I did share it on my story, and I'll share it again later on so you guys can go on there and catch it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So then we will also have the barbecue August the 2nd in the Mile High City. And we also will be having a flyer that's coming out. TBH Houston has already arranged for TBH members to have a black hole, like a blackout area, like hotel. They're already arranging things for the game on the 21st, December the 21st. So keep out a lookout for that flyer. Other than that, guys, I don't have anything else.
I found the flyer for it's right there.
Perfect.
That's the 4th annual backpack giveaway sponsored by the Black Hole. Going to our community, one child at a time. We are excited to continue this positive impact. Date July 19th from 9 to 12. Location Porterville Crossroads Plaza on Henderson Avenue while supplies last. That's the one you were talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then
that's
make
cool.
sure.
I see those a lot.
One more thing. Make sure that you guys lock in to TBH New England if you're going to the game in New England. Because guess what? We're having a membership get together. We're having a bunch of stuff going on. So that's another flyer that's going around. Sorry to cut you off, Leo. My bad, brother. My bad, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Go ahead.
You're good. No. Go. I was just making sure everything was back on. Yeah. No, you didn't cut me off. I didn't say anything. I was just bringing us back normal. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, there's been a lot of questions about New England. Jeff is your guy to ask. The Black Hole Chapter New England on Instagram. You can ask them questions, message them. Jeff does have somebody help him run that page. So if he does get busy, somebody else there.
Yeah, I got my guy
to answer your questions. Yeah. I know our boy, shout out to Jay Jackson from Arizona.
Yep.
He's been putting out some of those videos as well, pushing that to make sure that everybody stays informed about where to go. Can't wait. From what I've seen, the big parties on Saturday. The Black Hole doesn't have an official tailgate at the game, but there will be tailgates at the game for fans and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We may just crash someone else's, in typical Black Hole fashion, just muscle our way into someone else's tailgate and take it over.
Is that what the Black Hole does, Will? They just muscle their way onto tailgates?
I will. So.
Guys,
I'll leave the charge. I don't give a shit.
Here's the thing, right? You organize things, you make things happen, and you just make moves. But guys, always stay tuned. That's why we're going to continuously bring you guys up to date information. I'd be like, this is constant. My phone is constantly blowing up with Black Holes. Like members always asking for stuff. So guys, make sure that you guys stay locked in because we're going to be pumping it out and letting you guys know because you never know. Mark might make a phone call and say, hey, the barbecue or the tailgate's going to be right here.
Right.
Or he might, or, things like that. So you never know what might happen.
All right. And then, James, I don't know, but I saw you post something. I don't know if it's still open, but you were looking for someone in the El Paso area to join you for the Houston game?
Yeah, I got an extra ticket for Raiders versus Texans. So anyone in the area,
fan in El Paso, our boy James out there, he got an extra ticket.
oh yeah, just let me know, man. Let me know.
Okay, for sure. And before we get out of here, our boy Jack Kenna with a quick question. What is your boy's favorite play in Raider history? He says for him, it is Marcus Allen run in the Super Bowl. Boom, boom, boom. What about you, Jack? Jeff, what would be yours, bro? What's your favorite?
Jack. I'm like, who's Jack up here?
No, Jeff.
That's a good one. I gotta go with the Bo Jackson Monday night game.
Which one?
The Bo Jackson Monday night game when he just leveled the bars. I mean, I gotta go
against Seattle. Okay, because there was 2 money in that game.
Yeah, but I think because it was just so much hype leading up to that first game.
Oh, okay.
You know, everybody was like, "Oh, Boz versus Bo," you know, blah blah blah, and Bo just made him look like a little child out there.
Got you.
There wasn't even a contest between the two. Granted, Bo had the momentum, but Bosworth was supposed to be Bosworth, and he was nothing.
Cool. What about you, Will?
Bro, Trio's favorite play. You already know. I be like that play by Marcus Allen, man. That's the whole reason, bro. Like literally, besides my dad, is that play. Like just seeing that play happen, and I like watching it in replay and seeing just how beautiful a run that is. That's why the whole reason my son wore 32. My son wore 32 because of Marcus Allen. Bro, I mean, like it's something special. Drop the mic. I'm out of here. Done. Just go ahead.
But you were like barely born that year.
Bro, I watch it, bro. Bro. Like when you play running back.
Oh, so you watch like. Okay.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
live. Okay.
If it was live, I was in the womb.
How about you, James? Your most favorite play?
Was that
your most favorite or most memorable play as a Raider fan?
The 61-yard field goal kick by Sebastian Janikowski.
A fucking field goal, really?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna ask you guys before we go real quick. I'm gonna ask you, why are people hating on Sebastian Janikowski being?
I am not hating on him.
No, hold on. No. On the Mount Rushmore, I'm not saying that you are, but I saw a lot of people hating on him. When I'm like, dude, that guy has the most points as a Raider. He has the most games played as a Raider. And like, if you look at it, you cannot say Sebastian Janikowski's career was made in another uniform. It was made in the silver and black.
I hear that. I think to me the problem is that we've
Raiders. So
yeah, but I think the thing is why I don't like it is it just indication of how bad we were. That the person who scored the most points was our kicker.
Yeah, but he was there during some great seasons, though. Don't forget. He was there during the whole Gannon time frame where we were just.
And he probably didn't lead the team in points those years.
He probably still did because we were all the extra points he was getting. Too.
That's the thing. But it's not about him. But it's not about him leading the team in points at that point in time. You know, he's doing his job. When you're talking about a guy that did his job and then put us in situations to win games, tell me Sebastian Janikowski didn't do that. Did he come in and put us in position to win games and won games for us in clutch positions?
I think for every moment I can remember him winning a game, he missed a 30-yarder that could have won us the game.
Oh, all right.
He can make it from 50, but damn if he was iffy from 30.
Leo knows from past experiences, past season. I'm not allowed to really talk about kickers anymore, but we never said talking about retired kickers. But with Janikowski, you got to think about it. First round pick. How many first round picks did we ever have in the history of the Raiders that lasted for 17 years? First round pick.
Again, that's just how
longevity. Again, it's a kicker, longevity. The only player that outlasted him from that draft was Brady. Brady lasted one more year after him.
But we're still talking about a kicker.
But at the same time, talk about it. Kickers are supposed to last that long.
Everybody talks about
running backs only last 6 to 7 years.
Also, how long did he play for us?
Yeah, but kickers aren't like, they're not like they have an expectancy of 5 years.
Bro, the dude was drunk and still hitting field goals in the game. Like, how much more
that's why people like him
want
so
him
much.
to do?
Because he epitomized, he was like the face of Oakland.
I'll holler at you guys, man. I gotta get going.
All right, James, take it easy, man.
All right, James, take care, brother.
You know what?
See, I like Jeff Jager. Jeff Jager was my kicker.
It's because he was the Kenny Stabler of kickers, bro. That's why. When you talk about being by the jukebox, Sebastian Janikowski was definitely by the jukebox before the game.
Janikowski was behind the bar making drinks and drinking himself. That's the difference.
I'm just saying, there's just something wrong with our organization when we have to. Our best player is the kicker.
I just can't hate because I mean, like, bro, it's such an important position of the game. It's 1/3 of the game.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, special teams is 1/3, so that's why I go.
Yeah,
man. I think he earned his stripes, even though, yeah, you're right. He could miss from 30 and hit from 60.
Anyway, I appreciate you fellas for being here. Welcome again to another week of live Most Notorious, podcast show that we're going to be having. We are going to be putting more and more different content out there. Shout out to our boy Will. He has been firing out those shots left and right. Doing his work, making sure you keep up the information. Yeah, but hey, appreciate y'all coming through. Hopefully we'll start to get more and more news out of these training camps, some more footage, some more news, more rare things to talk about. But hey, as always, appreciate you fellas. Thank you for being here. And I will talk to y'all next week, boys.
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend or week.
Trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message. Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody